Welcome to Hump Day Hot Tips. Hump Day Hot Tips give you inspiration to get your imagination going. Remember, these episodes are meant to be suggestions and inspiration, not rules to follow. Así que diviértate and happy humping. Good morning, happy Hump Day, mi gente. Welcome back to another episode of Hump Day Hot Tips. Today's hot tip is to take care of yourself. You might be able to hear from my voice that I'm a little bit congested. I'm not feeling well. And I actually haven't been feeling well for a week. And this is actually what prompted this episode. And I'm actually recording it the day of, which isn't something that I normally do. But today's tip is to take care of yourself. I think oftentimes what happens is that we get lost in the day-to-day activities of, going to school, taking our kids to school, going to work, taking care of the house, whatever. All of these things, running back and forth from like school activities or like whatever it is that you got going on. We all live very busy lives and we have a lot of things that we want to get done and need to get done. And that's totally understandable. I get it as someone that has a very full schedule. I have a full-time job. I also run my own business. I also go to school and it's a doctoral program. So it's very rigorous in what it requires of me. And I also have a partner and family and friends that I would like to see once in a while. And, and just basic like life things like hygiene and things like that. And so, yeah, I have a lot going on. We all have a lot of things going on. But what does that have to do with sex? Well, we get so lost in the day-to-day that we forget that we have to take care of ourselves, that should be a priority, right? Like my suegra would say, no come a sus horas, right? Like you don't eat when you're supposed to, right? You're going hours and hours without eating. And then when you do eat, you're so hungry that you just like go to the McDonald's drive-thru or whatever it is, right? And like we all know that McDonald's isn't the most nutritious, and not to say that you should never eat it. But if this is happening day in and day out, where you're just constantly eating out because you're so busy, that's something to take into consideration because it is having an impact on you, right? We want to make sure that we're getting some nutrition in our bodies. Many of you, like myself, right, run on dehydration all the time. You're not drinking enough water. You're not getting enough sleep, or maybe you're getting sleep, but you're like not getting sound sleep and you haven't, asked your doctor about it. Many of you don't go to the doctor regularly, right? You need to be going once a year, going to the dentist, going to the eye doctor. And I know it sounds like so annoying, like all of these little things that you have to do, but you need to upkeep your body just like you would with like a car, right? You would go in, get its oil change, like all of those things. You need to be taking care of yourself because if you are not feeling your best, you're not going to want to have sex. And some of you might be thinking, well, I do want to have sex, and I don't do any of those things. And that's great. But imagine how much better it would be if you were feeling like on your A game. Like if you felt really energetic and you felt like a lot better than you do now. Imagine how that would enhance your sex life. So this isn't just for people that aren't having sex or having like bad sex life. This is for anyone. On Monday, I went to go get a deep tissue massage because I've been having some pain in my back. And I also went to the chiropractor, which is two things I've been meaning to do for months and months now. Haven't gone, finally decided to go. And I had waited so long to go that they couldn't even fix me in one visit. I have to go back for 3 weeks in a row in order to get an old injury worked on, like all of these things, right? Whereas if I would have gone, every week or every other week, even to upkeep with that regular maintenance, I wouldn't be in this position that I'm in now. The massage was so painful because I had so many knots, because I had so much stress in my body, and that probably contributed to why I'm sick now. But I say all this to say, take care of yourself, right? If you have, you have a human body if you're listening to this, I imagine, but like, go to that doctor's appointment. Make sure that you're eating regularly. Make sure you're drinking water. Like, take care of yourself. It is so important, sex aside, but also for sex as well. Because how do you think you're having sex? With your body. So it's super important that you take care of yourself. That is all I have for y'all today. Happy hump day, and I'll see y'all next week. If you want help learning to apply these tips, then this is your invitation to join the Sinvergüenza Symposium. Redefine what it means to be a sinvergüenza and learn to do the things you enjoy without shitting on yourself. The waitlist is open and ready for your name. The link to join is in the show notes.